on fucking Mars. If the sky's your limit, then you'll never go far.
Alright, what's up guys? Poison here, back. Today's still Monday. I'm recording this video for Friday. Like I said at the end of last video, if you guys heard my anger towards a fat fucking paramedic, yeah, I was pretty angry and it reminded me, it's like, oh yeah, this could be somewhat interesting and this will lead me into another point. So, when did I talk about it? I think it was, well yeah, I think it was pretty much yesterday. I talked about, or no, Tuesday I talked about a video about my YouTube videos and a comment how someone left me. They didn't mean it in a rude way, but it's like it irritated me with the comment. And the guy basically apologized, but he said that he'd love to see me play fighting games. And this reminded me, like, yeah, I am going to be playing fighting games in the future. I'm not sure what fighting games. I know Mortal Kombat X is definitely on the list of games to play here on Xbox One. But he's asking me, he's like, yeah, can you play fighting games? I'm like, he said, that'd be interesting to see. And it made me think, like, dude, that wouldn't be interesting to see. You would see me raging a lot. Like, I'm not a fighting game person, honestly. Yeah, like, I play fighting games, but I'm not like I'm not a competitive person when it comes to fighting games, because, like, I don't like fighting games in a competitive scene. I play fighting games and more, like, relaxed, but then it turns competitive. So, I'm just like, yeah, you know, Mortal Kombat X is definitely coming to the channel. It's like, I'm not going to do, like, fighting game montages. Don't expect that ever, honestly. I'm not a montage person. I don't show, like, the best moments or whatever. No. I'd rather just show, like, a usual me, and I don't really have many plans for fighting games outside of, like, you know, quick play if I'm playing the story of it or whatever. You know, like, Skullgirls is another game that has a story and it has, like, I don't know how many characters Skullgirls has, but every character has a different story, and I think it would be cool to, you know, play through the story and show the game and stuff. But, I don't do, like, montages. I don't do fighting scenes or whatever. Like, fighting games, yeah, I would love to do a little bit later on. Like I said, Mortal Kombat X is definitely on the list. I also know Julie asked about it. I think it was, yeah, I think it was Shadow Warriors when she asked about it. And I don't know when I'm going to do the Mortal Kombat X Let's Play or Quick Play. Like I said, I wanted to finish off all the Gears of War first. And the only one I'm missing is Gears of War 4. And I'm finishing that right now. But, yeah, it made me think, like, fighting games, you would see a lot of raging. You'd see a lot of cussing, like, it would be pure anger most of the time. And then it made me think, like, how much swearing am I allowed to get away with before YouTube's like, hey, you need to stop? Like, because I'm telling you, a lot of swearing would happen during those Let's Plays if I were to play a fighting game. Like, Mortal Kombat isn't an irritating game. It isn't a bad game, but it irritates me because, like, I don't know, on Xbox One, I've noticed, like, I can't use the joystick while playing Mortal Kombat X. I had to use the directional pad, or the D-pad, because every time I use the joystick, when I try moving right, like that, my character jumps. And it's like, no, I don't want my character jumping everywhere. I want him to go to the right. So it's like, I can't, you know, I had to use a D-pad. I'm not sure if it's the same on PlayStation, but just on Xbox, it would be irritating. So, like, and this only happens on Mortal Kombat X on Xbox One. Because, once again, I use an Xbox One controller when I play Skullgirls. Because, you know, Windows 10, you could use an Xbox One controller to play games. You just plug it in. As long as you're, like, for people who don't know, if you have Windows 10 on your computer, which most computers have it now, if you don't, you're like me with my laptop, you're kind of screwed. You have to buy it. Because the free update's gone now. But, yeah, if you have Windows 10, you just plug in your micro USB into your Xbox One controller. I'm pretty sure it's only new ones. I'm not sure about old ones. But you just plug your controller in and you plug the one end of the USB into your controller port and the other end into what did I get destroyed by? Yep. Oh shit. That dude fucking Mario stomped me. What the fuck? But yeah, yeah, you plug one end of the controller, or the one end of the USB cable into your controller, obviously, and the other end into your PC. It does a quick little driver update, and automatically your controller works. I haven't had any problems with the controller. But, like I was saying, I notice when I play Skullgirls, you know, I use an Xbox One controller, and, you know, I use the thumbstick, and it doesn't give me the jumping problem. It's only on Xbox One, and it's only on Mortal Kombat X. So, I don't know why, but it's so irritating. Secondly, you come across a lot of irritating bosses, and, like, obviously, if I'm going for a gameplay, I'm trying to be as flawless as possible. As you notice, it doesn't always happen. You know, I just died right now. But just like that dude got fucking destroyed. But yeah, when it comes to gameplays, I want to be as flawless as possible. Like, of course, I'm not going to win everything I play. You know, I'm not going to go without dying. I'm going to die eventually. You guys just saw, once again. You see, he tried to fucking Mario Stomp her, too. But, yeah, it just gets me into wondering, like, how far can I get away with cursing on the channel when I do a fighting game? Because I'm going to tell you there'll be a lot of fucking bad words being said. Like, yeah, I get away with cursing now because, you know, I'm not a huge channel. Not a lot of people are going to complain. But eventually, you know, there's going to be a point that comes where it's like, hey, you have to stop cursing or else we're taking away your monetization. Now, once again, you shouldn't only worry about YouTube for monetization. It should be, you know, a plus side. Like, hey, if you make good enough content to monetize it, absolutely go for it. But you shouldn't only do YouTube for money. And seeing as how I put a lot of time into YouTube, I kind of have to worry a little bit about money. Once again, I don't make enough money to live off of this. But, you know, it's nice to buy a little DLC for a game, especially like Payday 2 when it used to have DLCs a lot. I afforded a few of them with YouTube money, so. But I already know YouTube has their rules where it's like, hey, you know, you're supposed to be making family-friendly content. I'm not really a family-friendly person, so I feel sooner or later YouTube might come for me and be like, hey, you need to stop or we're not paying you anymore. At which point it's like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to clean up everything I've been doing. Even though a lot of games I play aren't family friendly. We're starting to get into the good area of the game. Even though this whole game is good, it gets really fun sooner. Yeah, pretty soon, actually after this mission, I believe, is when the huge fun part comes up. And of course, trying to survive, that's going to be fun. Oh, he's dead after this. Starting to get those perfect reloads down. Also starting to love that the Elgato is working. Only problem I have with the Elgato is that you need to have Windows 10 to use it. And like I said a few minutes ago, with my laptop, I don't have Windows 10. So it's like, you know, can't use it. Yeah, so pretty much my laptop has enough specs to actually run the Elgato, but just doesn't have Windows 10, which is a huge thing you need. That's what Elgato advertised it with too. So, you know, without Windows 10, I can't even use the Elgato on my laptop. If I could, I'd be able to record in my room again, you know. And I haven't tried rendering any videos on it. I know that the laptop could handle rendering. You know, it has an i7 processor, which on a laptop might not be as strong as an actual i7 on a computer, but he's about to die, watch. Yep. This should be like, yeah, you know, it probably will render videos, probably at the same rate my computer does, but that wouldn't be a problem, you know. It's a laptop. It would stay up all night rendering if I had to, but like I said, I haven't tried it yet, and I need to do a video to test it out. I need to do a 60 FPS and a 30 FPS video just to test it out. I know I could have tried to use it on Sunday for Demon's Cross, but like I said in the video Tuesday, in hindsight, I should have recorded. Just in the moment of working, I never like really thought about, hey, let me just record real quick, you know. There were plenty of hours where I could have recorded, but you know, I just didn't want, you know, someone to come by and be like, what are you doing? Or like, hey, you should be working, you shouldn't be doing that. So in hindsight, honestly, there were so many times I could have, but like I said, in hindsight, I didn't think about it while recording. He popped his head up, got shot. Also, back to like fighting games, Mortal Kombat is going to be recorded in 60 FPS because fighting games do require better FPS. I mean, sure, the game still looks good at 30 FPS, but, you know, I'm going to aim for 60 FPS in that. I know Gears of War is a 30 FPS game. You could do 60 on PC, but here on Xbox One where I'm playing it, yeah, it's stuck to 30 frames. Plus, it wouldn't be bad to do Mortal Kombat in 60 FPS because, like I said, videos are like, what, 10 to 15 minutes long? I don't want to record like a Killing Floor 2 gameplay thing where I record in 60 FPS and render it because no matter how much I cut out, it's still going to be 30 minutes of gameplay. Either way, maybe like 20 at the shortest if I cut out the bare minimum. But, you know, a 10-minute video rendering 60 FPS, that wouldn't be bad, but, you know, something that's going to be longer, yeah, it's not even worth doing. There's no ammo up here. But we're already getting up. Actually, I need to get to a checkpoint real quick. This is gonna be a checkpoint. Oh, we got a custom Lancer too. Come on, pop up with the checkpoint. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Checkpoint, saving content. So guys, tomorrow there is no video planned for Saturday. Sunday we'll be back with Demon's Cross. I know last week we didn't have one. And then Monday we'll be back more quick play for Gears of War 4. And of course, you know, we're still doing our daily giveaways to get rid of a bunch of cards. So until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.